take a look at those sneaky arrows. You see how my white arrows, one of them is pointing to the right and one of them is pointing up? Well, if I click on the bounty hunts and then I exit out, look at those sneaky arrows, they move. Now they've changed location, what the heck? Let me just click this on the right here and take a look at that. I got the main reward. Hey everyone, it's Noamori Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. In this video, I'm going to spend my 12,500 bounty hunt coins. And if you're like me and you save your coins up until the very end, hopefully this video can help you figure out where you want to save your coins, or where you want to spend your coins, I should say. Because remember, you have to spend your coins. These coins will not carry over. So as of time recording this video, there's 3 days and 7 hours left to spend. So by the time you guys see this video, there's still going to be some more time left to spend your bounty coins. But before that, I want to give a huge shout out to Natsu-san17. This person has followed me throughout the bounty hunt in like 3 or 4 different bounties. So I feel like they're trying to catch me. I don't know what's going on. Also, huge shout out to Brutal Darkness YT. This person was in my previous bounty hunt. So it kind of feels like if you and a friend, if you guys wait to join a group and maybe you join at the exact same time, you might end up in the same pool. So maybe in future bounty hunts, we can start strategizing. That way we don't end up with bots, because when you're full with bots, it sucks. These past few days, SP has been really good at not giving us any bots. Like, these are all human players. So huge shout out to SP for that. I don't know if it's just because I'm in League 7 or what's going on. Actually, no, because like a few days ago, I was in League 6 or 7 and there was only like 4 human players. But without further ado, let's get into the bounty shop. This might also turn into some sort of a rant video, because we need to talk about Flamera. Why is Flamera not getting any love? I don't understand it. Now, first of all, let me just say that you can't really compare the monsters in the era shop. They are different types of monsters. Mojac is a taunt monster. Flamera is a denier. Roos Wayne is a dodge area support monster. Ignis is a support monster. Tiny, I don't know what the heck Tiny is. He can make the enemy have Megataunt. Muchi is a lifesteal attacker. Then we have Jelotron, immune to control attacker. We have Dunraw, Megaton, legendary monster. So in my personal opinion, you should not get the legendary monsters. Even Dunraw, who's a Megaton monster, you shouldn't get it. From what I've noticed, the trend SP is doing right now is that every single month they are releasing a Megaton corrupted monster. And they have been free to play with the exception of Mouseron. The first monster we could get was Ollie, and then we got Mouseron, and then we got Hammergrom, and this month we're getting, is it Kenrai or Kenri? So it looks like every single month we're getting the Megaton monster, so you don't need Dunraw. And when it goes to the next monsters, I don't think you need Muchi. It's a life stealer. Honestly, yes, he hits hard and stuff. I don't think you need Muchi though. Same for Tiny, you don't need them. So then it goes to these 4. And I don't care what people say, you don't need the cosmic monsters. You don't need Roos Wayne. Yeah, he has dodge area. Yes, he has support skills. You don't need him. You don't need Ignis. Yeah, he has cleansing skills and support skills that can heal and damage boost. You don't need them. We're in an era of corrupted monsters. We're in an era where the talents are sometimes better than monsters, and a talent can make or break a game, right? You can get a rank 5 monster equipped to Soul Drag, you chip off an enemy coin in war scenarios. You run a fast monster with Dispelling Fist, you cleanse Megaton, and you go from there. You don't need a Roos Wayne who, yes, he has dodge area and can give your team immune to control, CDA, whatever, all that. You don't need him, okay? So that's just my opinion. If you want to get him for collection purposes, for completing the books, go for it. But in my personal opinion, it should really come down to the 2 main corrupted monsters. Now, I'm going to say go for Flamera, because I don't know if SP put Flamera in here because the first bounty hunt was a huge mistake, or if every single bounty hunt they're going to keep putting the previous generation bounty hunt monsters. Like, is every single, like next month, is Mojac going to be in here? Is Flamera still going to be in here? I don't know. If they are going to do that, I feel like they should decrease the cost of those monsters since they're old generation, you know, or even if they're a month old. And the newest one, like Mojac, should have cost 250 and Flamera should have been down to 200. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, let's talk about Flamera. I don't understand why she is not liked as much as she should be, because she's not a bad monster. Players treat her like she's the worst monster in the game, and she definitely is not that bad of a monster. I think what happened was the first bounty hunt was so bad that it left a sour taste in people's mouth. But when we look at the monster, she's actually really good. So I'm going to take some time to go over her skill set, and we're going to look at Mojac's skill set, and then hopefully this video helps you figure out, because personally for me, I'm deciding between these 2. Again, I don't care for Roos Wayne, I don't care for Ignis, and even if you don't, again, maybe for collection purposes, yeah, you can get them, get 100 cells and craft them, but honestly, I really genuinely think you can do without them. Not to mention, we don't have a Stardust dungeon anymore. If you want to rank them up, you're going to have to use your precious Ludum on them, which I don't think you should. So get Flamera or get Mojac. Alright, with that being said, let's take a look at Flamera. So starting off, her speed stat is 6336. That is like the speed stat of Deniers, which is perfectly in line because she's a CDA monster. She's actually the only corrupted monster with an AoE CDA. And you might be thinking about armor, who cares about that? Deniers aren't in the meta. Honestly, right now, you can run any monster, the fastest monster in the game, with Dispelling Fist. You cleanse enemy Megatons, and then your Flamera can go and deny the enemy. You can do an AoE CDA. You can run, that's the reason you can run a Panikin who does stun and possession. That's the reason you can run any denier. So I think you could run a denier in the meta if you want to. Like, if the enemy has a Spec on defense, Spec is the easiest monster to deny. Has no good trait, so you can easily deny. But yeah, CDA is I think players aren't really prepared for CDA. So that's why I actually like Flamera. Not to mention, when you look at the relics, this monster can actually revive. If this monster dies, this monster comes back to life. This monster has an amulet relic, which is really great for not having to worry about stamina. Right, you put a Tiny's amulet, it doesn't matter if you battle Crowd Crawler that has Wangzhou's shield and drains all your stamina and whatever else it does, you'll recover your stamina and you're good to go. And again, if you die, you come back to life. In terms of the trait, you have Hardened, which is a great, it's an umbrella trait. It's good to have. Immune to Blind, that's whatever, I don't really care about it. Self-Torture immunity, this is pretty good. Once again, we're in an era of Dispelling Fist. We're in an era of you get your Status Caster cleanse. But if you have a Megaton monster and Flamera, the Megaton monster is going to get hit with Dispelling Fist. So if the follow-up monster does an AoE torture, hey, you're good to go. You have self-torture immunity. If you're fighting the Spec and Spec does the burning skill, or if an enemy has burning hands, your self-torture immunity will protect you. So that's pretty good in my opinion. Anyhow, when we look at the skills, let's see, Spawnable Day skill. Oh, here we go. We have an Ignite. We have an AoE Ignite skill. Not a single Ignite, a 0 cooldown AoE Ignite skill. That's a good dot. Removes tortures from itself, heals by 20%. This I would say is good for the sole reason that it can cleanse a Burning Hands. Not to mention it could also cleanse a Static Shock. Right, that's the talent that gives you shock. So unless you have a way to cleanse torture, you're in trouble. So you can actually cleanse and protect that. By the way, if this monster attacks a Megaton monster that has the Static Shock, you're good to go. There's future monsters right now in season 4 are having status casters. There's like a status caster poison. I think we're gonna get a status caster quicksand. So again, going back to the self-torture immunity, it helps you out. But going up to other skills, Blazing Charge deals modifier damage, stun, and ignite. Not only do you immobilize with stun, you also ignite the enemy. Eternal Embers deals modifier damage, activates all cooldowns on one enemy. Single CDA. So we have single stun, we have single CDA. Torture immunity heals by 50%. Modifier damage, CDA against all enemy monsters. There we go. So we have a skill set wise, you have an AoE CDA right here, Fire of Eternity. You have a single CDA, you have a single stun ignite, and then you have an AoE ignite, or you can run the cleansing skill, 0 stamina, 0 cooldown, and you can always cleanse and heal. Like, this monster is not bad. I don't understand the hate. This monster has a revival essence. This monster dies, comes back to life. Heck, maybe running the 50% heal skill, like, you're good. You can apply torture immunity and you heal by 50%. So once you revive, your HP is almost back to max. Like, I don't get why this monster gets so much hate. I think it's a good monster. It's a good denier. It's a good denier. Yeah, the speed stat is not like super crazy fast, but we live in a world where you activate Rune Guard and you become the fastest player in the game because you get a 10% advantage per rune on your monster. So not a problem. So I really don't understand the Flamera hate. I would love to get this monster ranked up, get her to 150, and have a fast, or not a fast, well, not a crazy fast, but have a strong fire CDA denier that can resurrect, that can also stun if I need to. I think she's a fantastic monster. So I'm going to be investing in Flamera. The next monster we have is Mojac, who I really like. It is basically a top monster that can synergize with any dodge area monster. So it's pretty straightforward. He's immune to Ignite and Burning, so also Burning Hands can't touch this monster, and funny enough, Flamera can't touch it with the Ignite. You also start the game off with a 50% shield. I will say there are a lot of monsters in the game that can remove shield before dealing damage. Minos comes to mind, Gartox comes to mind. There's a few monsters in the Season 4 Corrupted Era that also remove shields and then deal damage. It is what it is. Moving on, let's see. I think this monster is the tankiest or second tankiest monster now in the game, so 95k life stat, really huge. Looking at skill sets, let's see. We have Drowned. Drown, 50% chance of applying freeze. Blocks 50% of incoming damage, makes it hard to kill this monster. True Vision, 50% life shield to your whole entire team. Blocks 50% of incoming damage for all of your team. By the way, even if you battle a Spec, Spec's Pierce, or any Pierce in general, doesn't bypass the 50% damage block. So Spec is going to have to deal double the damage if they want to kill you. You also get a stamina regen and 20% life shield. Aqua Marine Shield is like one of the best skills I've seen on a monster. Salt Bath removes negative effects from itself, applies a 50% life shield. Honestly, when I look at the skill set, I'm like, I prefer Bornot when I look at the skill set. So he's good, again, for the sole purpose that he has Taunt, he's good. When you add in Aquamarine Shield, he becomes even better. And then in terms of self-sustainability, again, full oversight, 50% life shield to the whole team. Salt Bath removes your self-negative effects and a 50% life shield to yourself. So he is a pretty hard monster to take down. Blocks 50% of incoming damage to one ally. You can do it on yourself, on a teammate. So he does become a pretty hard monster to take down. 0 cooldown, 30 stamina, Sea Guardian, 30% life shield if you want it. So he's a little more straightforward. He's a top monster. You put your Lady Meow on the side, you put your Jakuna High, you put any dodge area monster you want, and you're good to go. You can put the new monster Corrupted Wicca, and you're good to go. But between the two, again, you can't really compare because one's a top monster who has a whole different purpose than a Flamera who's there to deny. But as far as deniers go, a denier that can resurrect and stun, who has a self-torture immunity, I like this monster a lot. So I don't understand what the Flamera hate is. Let me know in the comments below if you are a fan of Flamera or you're a hater of Flamera, because I'm super curious. I want to hear your reasons why. Why do you dislike her? Why do you like her? And again, ignore the fact that the first bounty hunt sucked. Just let me know, what do you personally think about the monster herself? And with that being said, as you can see, I actually got enough cells for Mojac just from playing the game. Watch, if I exit out and I go into the vault and I sort by, let me sort by water, where is Mojac? I got 325 just by playing the event itself. I believe he's already crafting or hatching, so I'm going to be able to take him to rank 1, no problem. Yeah, so here he is. Am I going to take him to rank 3? Do I care about taking him to rank 3? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Flamera cells. Yeah, so we're just going to purchase it. Collect. Especially since I missed out on Season 1, right? Or the first time. Collect. So we're just going to keep buying Flamera cells. Oh, look. This counts for the Dr. Victor's Patrons event. That's good to know. Alright, so I am down. And there we go. I officially have enough Flamera cells. But let's exit out and let's buy some more. So go to shop. Go to Era shop. I wonder if SP will ever add anything else. Imagine they added Cruel Tech, like, or Cruel Electric for a moment and I wasted all my coins on Flamera. I think I would cry. But yeah, we're just going to keep buying. You can craft this monster. I know, I want to keep buying. No, stop popping up. Let me just keep buying. Or maybe I should craft, huh? That way you can stop bothering me. So we're approaching 200. Alright, one of these days, I will get this monster fully ranked up. And then you'll all see that you can stop hating Flamera. Oh, this is easier. Oh no, I thought it was going to stay there. So we have a lot. You know what? I'm just going to start crafting. So where is it? Flamera, fire, Flamera, craft. Alright, now they can stop bothering me. So let's go into the shop. Let's go into Era shop. And we're going to keep buying Flamera. Again, I do want a top monster. Oh my god, what happened? Is it asking me to craft again? Craft. Oh gosh, that's annoying. Vault. Nope. Shop. Era shop. And buy. Oh my gosh, it is. Alright. I do want a rank 3 top monster. Don't get me wrong, I do. Personally though, I do want Boronat, but I don't know. I guess this would have been an easy way to get a Mordrak ranked up, but I'm going to go for Flamera. Let's try to get her rank 3. Let's get that self-torture immunity on her. Alright, there we go. Honestly, the bounty hunt was a pretty fun event. Like, I'm looking forward to future bounty hunts. I'm worried, I'll be honest, like, I'm worried that SP is actually going to minimize the rewards, because they're probably going to think that players got too many good rewards. So we'll have to see what happens. So I am a little worried about that. As you can see, I don't care for Bruce Wayne, don't care for Ignis, don't care for the other monsters. We're just getting our Flamera cells. Alright, so I got like 3 more purchases. That's 30 more cells. And there we go. I am exactly at 0. Thanks to those 75 I got earlier on from the bounty hunt. But with that being said, guys, this has been a video of me spending my 12,500 coins and also ranting on Flamera versus Mojac. Once again, if you like Flamera, let me know in the comments below. If you dislike Flamera, let me know why in the comments below. Thank you guys very much, and remember to subscribe.